That folks was limping in with a Nissan Altima. Customer had it towed in. They state something's broken in the back. Well, I walked by the car. It definitely would agree with them. Something definitely broke back here because he's got a squatty potty and got some stance going on to it. Hopefully we can drive this thing in. I did not take it for a ride, I just pulled it in. Make sure we're in far enough here. Let's see, go in. Perfect. Let's have a look. It's got 104 on the clock. The 2015 variety. She's way pigeon-toed there on that back wheel. Let's go look at this side here for comparison. Yeah, it's probably very difficult to tell. This wheel looks like it's sitting nice and straight. And this wheel, you're like, well, that car's broke. It sounds like something's rattling around back here. We might have to jack it up to get the lift under it. We'll find it. No, we're good. It's not gonna be as high as the other side, but we'll get her pretty close. Alright, let's lift her up and see what happens. Well, he's falling right off. That's good. You still on the phone?
No.
The people wanted to come in to tell you happy birthday.
Oh, really?
They knew today was not only the first day of summer, but it's your birthday. Oh, hi, Luna. Hi, birthday, kitty.
Tired. She was out all night.
I know, she got left out last night.
Super tired.
Poor baby.
Yeah.
She was waiting for me this morning. Looked super upset when I pulled in.
She just wanted to go to sleep.
Made her stay out in the wild. Alright, well, happy birthday.
Thanks. Happy birthday.
Thanks. Holy shnikes! Good thing the sway bar link's good, huh? Wowzer. How far behind is... Oh, that one's not far behind either. Look at that. Have a little crack in there, don't you? Wow. Well, looks like this little guy needs some control arms, huh? Sway bar link's holding on for dear life. Yikes. $50 says the bolts don't come out. Is there any subframe left? Looks like there is. Huh! Awesome. Well, that's a good time to do wheel alignment. Cam bolts never turn anyways. But yeah, look at that. It's all cracked out. Let's get a pokey tool. This one will do some good poking. There, of all the people saying that they saw a crack, there's an actual crack. Finally. So I spoke with the customer, they want to get after it. The other thing I did too is convince them, didn't convince them, I told them that it's cheaper, way cheaper, for us to buy an entire rear suspension cradle, everything on it from down south, and then pay the truck freight to get it here, and then switch stuff over. Because I looked up rear cradles, we can get the whole rear cradle, upper lower control arms, everything on it for the price of about 1.5 lower control arms from Nissan. Not to mention, everything is rotted. We'd have to, cut every bolt out, change all the bushings. So it's just easier, providing, that we can get the subframe out, which this is all mounted on studs. Here and there and everywhere, and those two bolts, and that goes up to a stud. So I don't see why it wouldn't come out. They're only on by a couple threads, so I think we would be okay. The only thing we might have to buy are parking brake cables, because they're going to turn to pus as soon as you try to take them out. They come down through here on both sides. Bring it around town. We'll have to see. I would probably have them here on standby, but that thing looks like it's pretty pussy and puffy. The backing plates are all rotted off. But the rest of the car is not horrible. Front subframe's still pretty intact. This backing plate here, everything's pus. You know, so as soon as you touch stuff. So I put in a couple calls to a few Southern Yards. They're getting me some pictures. They're gonna send it to us, and then see if we can't get one truck freighted in. I don't know if we'll need anything else. I mean, the calipers and stuff are all rusty. We might have to do some other little things, but I think it'll be kind of minor in the big picture. So yeah, I think that's the best way to address this situation. Drop the whole thing. I looked at the exhaust. It looks like we can separate it right here. The flanges are, you know, they're not mint, but they're not completely rotted out. So we can just take and there's not much left of that nut. These nuts. We'll take the torch, snip that off, separate the exhaust, take that cross member out, and then just drop the entire exhaust down on the ground as an entire assembly. Looks like she was dragging tips on it. Maybe getting up on the flatbed. But yeah, we can drop the whole exhaust as an assembly, and that will give us, you know, free and clear room to drop the entire subframe, which will simplify the job tenfold. It's a lot easier than doing the control arm. I think this has cracked out more since we've been just sitting here with the pressure on it, slash tension, whichever you want to call it. I don't know. Anyhow, I'll keep you guys posted.